Back with another video. So yeah, we're gonna finish this up. All right. I had to lay down for a second because my stomach was hurting so bad. I think it's because of the vitamins or whatever that I just took. I can't stand taking that vitamin D, but I need it. So, um, all right. So let's get back into this. Okay, I went on and got dressed and everything, so I ain't looking like a mess. And we're gonna go back into this because there's something about like with this script or written, it is written or contractual energy here. This may have something to do with an empress standing up, but there's this king of swords here watching her, also blocking her from this stealing that's in reverse here. Now I don't know if that means so that somebody can steal or because someone was stealing, because we have or taking something, maybe something that's black. Yeah, the silver swords are still in the ground. The black ones are on this person's shoulder. I never noticed that. So that could be them taking away, or they were taking away precious things. Okay. Because they're listed as black. Okay. I don't know if something is going to change with this, with the debt ceiling, that energy that they just put out, but I don't know. Because I keep hearing something about a preservation act or something like this. But we have this king of, this chariot in reverse, which means to me something illegal with legal counterparts, like somebody using the justice system the wrong way, or somebody using the police in the wrong way, a rogue manner. And it could be people that's enlisted with these witches, or it could be people that are being blackmailed, because what we were reading yesterday, definitely I was seeing blackmail in there, where somebody was holding something over someone's head. I think also something that I posted on Instagram yesterday was letting me know that some people are compromised. Maybe not because they did anything wrong when it comes to their job, but something personal, a fetish or something, whatever these people might be involved with. They did something and got caught in an act by these witches or these energies here, maybe even Black Widow energies. And this put them in a compromised position to do the part or the bidding of these darker witches. Okay. But now they're in the reverse. Something about endurance. If somebody would have given up on something, then it wouldn't have happened. But my thing is, how do these beings already know what's been happening for 10 years, 5 years, something like this? And why is it that they can't do something about it? Because it's making me think about elevated energies, but these elevated energies aren't able to interfere in these things if they've seen these unrighteous things going on. But I think it's not that the unrighteous thing is who it's going against, because these people also fear judgment of something that was going on here against a certain energy. So I was telling y'all, when I first moved to that neighborhood, we were about to buy the house that we bought. But on the corner, there was an Asian lady, and she had her house up for sale by owner. And we wanted to see it. And she was like, oh my goodness, you want to see a house over here? You know, we don't have many Negroes over here. And it's something that me and Taurus, I think, will never forget, because it was like, what? So that could have been a red flag to get the hell up out of there, but I didn't. Okay, I stood my ground. And I'm going to tell you one thing about it, because somebody was saying something about prejudice, and I said, one thing I can say that I don't think that I witnessed in Kenosha was, I don't know about anyone else. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for anyone else, but it was too many mixed people in that town. And then also, the people there were really nice to me. Again, sometimes smile in your face, want to take your place, but I've never experienced any kind of, I just hadn't. I hadn't. The Caucasian people in that area liked me. And so I don't know what to say. That's don't mean that they're like all people that look like me. But I think that the way that we carried ourselves in our neighborhood and stuff, there was no reason to possibly be any other kind of way. So, but I was just thinking about something about discrimination, though. Still, it's probably also when you're at a certain point, but when somebody got to look at you in another status, that may be a problem. because there's something about something not being consensual, and somebody saying that they from the streets, they don't do contracts. And I'm like, well, you know what? Somebody gonna have to do something, okay? Because you know what I'm saying? And I'm just picking up that, yeah, somebody could have had something to do with another, because I don't know why I'm seeing that energy of like a Leah and Queen of the Dam. And I never really, because we looked at her as a angelic being, when she was out. So it's like, who is these people? Like, what's the difference between the people that I'm picking up on? And some of them come off as upright individuals, but I feel like it's until they have to respect or see something at a different level. And I feel like with this energy of this consent or something, people may not want to give they've been able to use certain races or beings for a long time, and they don't see that, again, you may have been able to organize and do something for a certain amount of time, but when it comes to a certain type of people here, again, and I don't know if this is mainly people of color that have to be subjugated to this energy harvesting. It may be everyone. They may harvest other energies in different ways. I could see maybe even if some people are a different race, maybe Caucasian, maybe they don't know about these other certain things behind the scenes because, in certain areas, okay, in situations, these people aren't really looking for. Some so-called African Americans are trained to look for a handout when it's not really for them. I feel like there is a handout that's supposed to be given to the rightful owner or owners. That it's not a handout, it's a privilege, white privilege, or it people just gonna have to face it. And it's just when it comes to these original people, these Atachans. And I feel like it's a birthright for us or me. I don't know how many of us is left, okay? Because I feel like they already have been sending people off into other places, trying to force some type of false accusations, or, oh, look at these people, they're dragons or they're a terror, we have to get rid of them, or something like this, okay? And it's just not true. They wanted to see, when this final coming or something, they wanted somebody to see a certain person from a certain lineage some kind of way. And these people were benefiting from taking from this energy all their life, or my energy all my life. And somebody so used to getting something, it's hard to respect it when you have to. But again, these people decide to take it too far, draw a line in the sand, take from, steal from, even things that's yours, trust fund, whatever this is or whatever, or hide something from someone, right? So again, a lot of people like, oh, reparation, a lot of so-called, it's a thing, cliche for a lot of black people to say reparation. But again, through the past 40 years or since the 70s, we have to be careful who we talking about, because some of these people talking about reparations that might want to come in here and get them may not even be the Americans that suffered the injustice or whatever, supposedly and allegedly. Because at some point in time, I feel like they were killing off originals, or other people were coming in and doing this. I would go back to Isaiah being that misogynistic or Aryan type of, it depends on if we're talking about women with a womb or foreigners, right? That's what I always say about, I think, Jeremiah, Isaiah, and a couple of other things, okay? A couple other books in the text sound very like misogynistic, but like I said, if this was my, because that Aryan symbol goes back further than colonization. Okay, so that could have been these ancestors here being some kind of way about they people. People could have been coming to our borders, taking out people. They did before the 1600s. They were already taking people from this land to other places. Okay, coming into the shores or whatever. So you just imagine what they said they was doing in Africa, and it was really them coming to the shores here in America, taking people over to Africa, because the population of Africa, before it was called Africa, maybe Africanus or something else, was not nothing. So it's kind of like strange or whatever how we're talking about this. All right, it wasn't nothing compared to the population of American Indians and the 500 plus tribes that were already here in America. But again, I feel like I'm seeing that a lot of people wanted us to think that more people is something. It's very controversial to talk about. I just only had to worry about myself. And my ancestors were here, okay? So I don't know if it's the same amount that people were trying to make it like in the indigenous community, because eventually we'll find out that some of those people that were in the indigenous community were plants from Africa coming up with this American Indian stuff, about to benefit off of it, finding out about the tribes, finding about the people and the last names and stuff like this, and then taking benefits. And then the people that actually were these people maybe didn't get the same teachings or whatever to know exactly what to do, to go claim their things on their own. But the foreign energies or the plants they were bringing into the indigenous community knew exactly what to do. So I always said it seemed like some of these people were 10 years ahead of us. And it may even seem overwhelming for some people that don't know. Somebody actually don't want you to know. So like I was just thinking about these women that are like, oh my gosh, I know him so well. I don't know if there's a Lord energy, a God energy, or whatever. But they are bragging about knowing this man so well. But again, those are just the women that somebody is using to do their dirty work. Those are the women that it doesn't matter how much they know him, because he doesn't have to hide anything from them. Hence, I say those women really don't matter. The one that really matters is the one he may be laying up with, but maybe not giving to like the other ones. But that's the one that he has to keep close, because he may be going against that feminine energy. So it doesn't matter how much you know about him, because he know that these women are puppets and they'll do anything and they'll bend over backwards or something like this. And it's not going to be for me, because I know who I am and I know what it happened when we're talking about this land. So somebody can go take something, switch things over with whatever names they want. But at the same time, it's like, I still before you. So again, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So again, it would be funny if the only so-called African or other race of masculine energy that don't want to bow down to the American Empress / Emperor would be her own person. And they're using everything outside of themselves and technology and all this shit to sit in front of her face and overcome her and hide their infidelities and their other things behind the scenes amongst other women that don't even compare to her energy or her ranking. And then it's not being mean or anything, but then want somebody to be jealous of it. But it's not in my, because I already know who I am and I already know who they are. So although they look privileged, the privilege is really here. The privilege that you're getting is because you're connected to that man and that man is connected to me. So it's just like that. It's not even a haughty situation. It's just because I feel like somebody want me to feel lowly, but that's just not the case. It's like God is in charge. And again, rather these people playing behind my back or in my face, I wouldn't be bragging about that, because eventually these women, for coming from my energy, are going to go down and be bound. Because a lot of these people I don't even know. Many of them I don't even know. Many, I don't even know. Many men and many women. But again, let's recall that even these women that look like women on here could be transgender or they could be men. Just like I could be a king. I don't know why I'm thinking reptilian or something like this. I don't know, some other shit, because, you know, they could have two sexes. So I think it's something strange, okay? I don't know. But I feel like somebody think they're going to be able to continue to benefit off of Atachan energy. And I feel like if it's anything, that's preservation. So it may even be when God is saying, I didn't choose you because you were many. Okay, because it may only be a little bit of these groups or these races here. Okay. It's just what I feel. So let's see. Yeah, because these people with this 8 of Swords right here, these witches in reverse, and this system that been able to take from people for a long time, the script is in the reverse. Somebody done flipped the script. So I feel like with this 8 of Swords right here, these witches that are in reverse are sending something to this scribe or somebody. This is somebody that has something to do. Well, God, excuse me, has certain people write the Bible. But again, we talking about oracle scribes and energies like that, which could be, like I said, the writings of the original people here. So we can change it with Egyptian and, you know, even new coming Africans, Englishmen, whatever, French or whatever. Some of us have a lot of that shit running through our veins. But again, like I said, it's about the chosen energy at the end of the day, okay? And something was not consensual here. So there could be a masculine energy saying, I said you can go do this, but they really don't have the consent. They still need the consent of the Empress or something to do whatever they're doing, and they did not get that. So again, these witches could be attacking the script or the word, the Bible, because in the beginning was the word and the word was with God. So somebody is the word. The word is written in their veins. So even if they can't, if somebody's using technology to block it from your mind or trying to block your heart chakra to block it from your heart so that other people can be like robots and have it in their mind and use it against you in a malicious manner, it's still in somebody's blood. It's in their fucking veins, man. That's why I feel like these people are not able to totally do something. You can feel how you want to say, but we spent years sitting here proving that. I told y'all when I first picked up my Bible and got serious and I asked God, I want to know the truth. I was like, we about to prove there ain't no such thing as God. We about to prove that this Bible is fake. We about to prove that, you know, something. And it changed to, oh, we about to prove that black people is already here. Some black people, or at least my ancestors. Okay. And we're going to prove that this is our story. And I think that we've done that throughout the years. And it didn't take any scholarship or any type of master's degree to do so. So we can call it spirituality. They can call it spirituality, something like this that they're tapped into. But this is something else. It just is what it is, or the alpha and the omega, or the whatever, or I am that I am. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it's something different. Okay. So again, these energies could be sending out stuff, yeah, with this Hispanic witch, okay? And again, my best friend was Hispanic. I don't want to hear no shit about what you're talking about me being prejudiced. Again, there's not a problem with any race unless they're coming here to America trying to tell American Empress / Emperor what the fuck is going to be going on. Then we got a problem. So again, we got the La Bruja here, okay? So I don't know. This could be some people here going against some script because again, this energy could have been doing something here to flip the script on the word, wisdom, whatever. Okay? This could be witchcraft or something that somebody was using here. Somebody could have been trying to make themselves look perfect or like they wouldn't do that or something like this, but actually they were. Somebody was trying to sit their self high above the throne of God because that's what the oracle, the word, or the script would possibly be the closest to, or the son of, or whatever this would be. Yeah, these people took up, this person trying to act upright, but they were taking up crafty counsel here. All right, and somebody is trying to switch destinies. There's a Hispanic, this could be this clone of this best friend that's trying to play my part as the American / Empress Emperor. Okay, and this, and they want to possibly try to send me to Mexico or something. I don't know. It could be with this Article 42 or whatever the fuck it is. 24, 42, whatever, y'all, okay? But again, somebody could be 42 years old, so that could be significant. They could have opened up the gates of hell for these people to come up into America and abuse a person or something. The son, okay? All right? So the Three of Pentacles, this could be, like I said, 3 different race groups or something that are doing this here, trying to be the marching band or trying to be the, what am I hearing, like drum line, or they're trying to get people to march to the beat of their, whatever they're saying about somebody, okay? Because I feel like these people see the sun here with this woman cloaked in the sun or dressed in the sun, but I don't know if they're playing a different tune. You know what I'm saying? Like these people could be trying to say like this person is wicked and evil and they'll kill everybody and rip people's head off or something, but actually these could be the cartels coming from Mexico and other places that are doing this. So again, this would be them trying to silence the sun and go in the moon because the sun is going to expose things. That's why people don't really like the sun. That's why the Antichrist is here. They want these agendas that they're pushing. Now, I don't have anything against against people and their preferences, as long as you're not hurting other people or children or whatever this is. But what I'm saying is, it just is what it is. Somebody's trying to block the sun. So I was surprised to see that Bill Gates, which is a gatekeeper, maybe the gates of hell, Helios, okay? I don't know, was wanting to block out the sun. So this could be something that they, these scientists and these people could have put something together with a group of people back in the day. And they could have made some X-Men energies or something like this, and they could have blocked out the sun from being one of these X-Men energies. Simple as that. Discrimination against the original person or whatever this is, the Empress, possibly. Because we got the sun here. It is well to have as many holds upon happiness as possible, okay? So again, all right? There could be something about dance. Yeah, there could be something about dance here, okay? Maybe somebody is like, was doing spell work, so somebody couldn't be seen as the sun, cheerful, dancing, something like this, because sun god energies, or this got to be having something to do with, I think that some gods, I don't know, they like dance, okay? That's how you show your appreciation or something like this, okay? Which ain't never hurt nobody, but somebody put a spell or try to do something here to make someone stagnant or not as happy or something, okay? Somebody try to steal somebody's joy, their smile, their love, their light, it's something like this, okay? So maybe even these 3 that somebody was celebrating with are in reverse because of something that this witch could have did to them, or they feel like it, and now they're sending this 8 of Swords to this feminine energy here. Somebody could also have red here, okay? This could be this fake heaven grace 999 energy, which really is 666. That could be the number of a man or the mark of the beast, or a portion of it. I think something else that we brought up last night, what I was like, damn, that seemed like that might be it too. All right, but we got the sun here with the number 9 here, okay? And we got this club, this club, I think, or a close energy here, all right? And then we have the Ace of Cups. This might also have something to do with happiness, like having friends around or something like this. Somebody might not have wanted you to have any kind of connections, or they didn't want to see you interacting with other people, okay, to show that you're actually a nice person to hang around with. Like, people would just be looking at you, you know what I'm saying, while you're secluded or made to be an island. Like, this person is so boring, they don't have anything going on or something like this. You know, I don't know. But somebody actually has an Ace of Cups. You don't have to do much to be, you know, happy or decent, okay? So there's something about the end of the world or something, somebody trying to end the world. And I don't know if this is like an original energy or some other energy that's an imposter, okay? Yeah, again, somebody was trying to put, with this 3 of Pentacles, somebody was putting somebody on display here, letting people copycat this energy, letting them see this person naked and try to take down or take their story or take their essence or take their ideas or whatever and copy them. Somebody could have been somebody's muse or something at one point in time. And this led to a whole bunch of copycat energies trying to copy this feminine energy when she didn't even know who she was or that somebody was even watching her. All right, that could be this energy here, okay? All right. I don't know. This could have been for these people to take this journey or something that belonged to someone. Or maybe now, since this is over, somebody can take some type of new journey. Somebody is, you know, sitting at the edge of the sea or something like this, waiting for some ships or something to come in. Okay. This could be somebody waiting for some ships to come in from what they did to this 3 of Pentacles. Like, somebody could be getting money off of the nakedness of this woman, however you want to see it, even if it's her naked body being shown, or somebody, the rawness or the realness or the creativity or the intellectual properties of this woman being shared with everybody else and no benefit to this woman. It's like people took already some other type of assets, some grapes, all this other stuff, and then you want to go into somebody's head and take their intellectual property, and you think that you didn't just do something to enslave yourself for a long fucking time as a nation or a group of people. Okay? So we have this energy here of this Emily Dickinson with the soul here. And somebody could have been trying to snatch somebody's soul or something like this, but we see that this is in reverse. Somebody did not get a victory with snatching somebody's soul here, okay? And then the soul, S-O-L-E, or I don't know how this is, the GUI. This energy right here is the sun, Okay, so the sun's still gonna be shining even after this attempt for somebody that could be a writer or something like this, tried to steal the essence or the soul of the sun here. This could be a mother figure or a mothering energy, meaning this person could have had some type of relations with your spouse, or with a father or a father figure or a godfather or a governor or a landlord, which the president is, or whatever this is. Okay, see, it's not good for the president or whatever, knowing that there's a sitting empress here, to go dealing with dallying with other feminine energies, especially if they're being invasive with this feminine energy, or they already have the Ace of Cups American energy. What are you doing? It's something like that. I don't know. Because somebody didn't want somebody to be seen as who they are, because there's a competition. Somebody's name could be she, XI. Also, somebody likes to go in somebody's house, or they like to be around somebody. They see somebody's house, or maybe you somebody like me that's like to be in the house. You know, I like it to be in the house that I feel welcome in, and I don't have to watch my back all the time or something like this, you know, in the way I want it. But that's not the case right now. So again, something about this sunshine. Somebody felt like something when they were around someone, okay? This could be significant to a certain house or something like this, okay? There could be a feminine energy with shorter hair or something like that. I don't know. That is going to come in and bring this cup or something to someone. It could be a cup of information or something like this that's supposed to have been to this girl since she was little. This could even be a seer or an oracle or something that could have been involved with one of these men. Some of these women could have been going against the Empress this whole time. All right. And some people have repented from their ways or something like this. I don't know. And some people have not. Some people are smiling in your face because they want to take your place. Because we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody could be realizing that somebody was not a Queen of Pentacles. Some masculine energy is coming on the scene that does not know the Empress. Know the Empress or something like this. And these other women do. And they also know these men. And so there's something about that as well. This could be a new pharaoh coming in after my spouse or whoever this is might have perished or something. These women have divvied up the spoil, left the Empress out, so she couldn't have any monetary gain or whatever this is, okay? They could have even taken the original children that belonged to me in that particular masculine, all right, who need husband energy, so that there would be no power or something left with me. They could have these children around them or somebody else. This is what I feel, okay? Yeah, because again, we got the Five of Cups here, okay? Which is usually the sun sitting in sackcloth, but some woman is in white and a little bit of purple. So this could be have a little bit of bloodline of royalty, not that much at all. And then you see this barrel right here with the sun. This barrel is on my coat of arms, one of my coat of arms. So it's like them trapping the sun in a barrel or a jar or something like this, okay? And just beating on it or something like this, okay? Is what, and then also the star energy, because on my other coat of arms for the USS Bruton, well, a logo or symbol, they have this star trapped underneath a pyramid, okay? And then it's the dog, wolf, dragon energy is what I call it, with the Triton. So there might be something to do with also like oceanic energy or Atlantean energy or something like this, okay? But they have that star trapped, and all this time is letting me know that I might be that star that need to get out of whatever the fuck that is, okay? If you look at that emblem. And I don't know why I just thought about my Uncle Clarence, because when I was doing genealogy, I noticed that there was another Clarence. Because Clarence was the funny uncle. The one that'll tickle you to death, almost. The one that was really funny, and he passed away a while back. But I was doing research and I found out that there was another Clarence actually way before him that perished or in a ship or something like this that sank, or he disappeared or something like this from some ship mysteriously. So I feel like it still has something to do with like Barbados and Carib energy coming up into the coast, into the Carolinas and things like this as well. Okay, so it's not just, you know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate against no race until they come in and try to take my place. And that's when we're going to have a problem. Okay? So, again, we can have this energy really happy because they tried to show somebody in a, this could be a wicked person that's acting nice, smiling in your face, want to take your place. And they could have been trying to make a Queen of Pentacles look bad so that they can give some blessing to a child. So they could have sent a masculine energy in to know a child on purpose to skip out this Queen of Pentacles energy that's waiting for her blessing or whatever this is, or her nest egg or whatever it is to come in. They could have sent a masculine into a child recently to give the blessing to that child. So they can wait until they can do this, continuing to do what they're doing to another generation, but not. Because somebody wanted to make somebody seem like they're not a Queen of Pentacles, they're not caring or something like this, and that's not the truth. Actually, it's these people that's smiling in people's face all the time, they want to take their place, that's doing it. Actually, it could be like this Leo energy that's in reverse still right here in these cards, because you got to go back to the truest energy that we even talking about. Any other feminine energy can come on here and tap into a man's energy real good because she knows him. But you know what? The man is dealing with an idol. He's not really dealing with the original. The closest to the truth is going to come through the original energy. And I don't care what you say. And ain't nobody going to try to sway no shit no way over here. Okay? To appease to no man or nothing, because I don't fucking have to be. I can be my emperor. It just means that these motherfuckers going to have to pay. It just means that I have to see how I'm going to get my troops together or whatever, natural elements or whatever this is, or old world energies together to go back and get my shit. And it can seem a little Aryan. It might seem a little Stalin. It might seem a little fucking, Nazi-ish motherfucker. But it's going to be occurring because these people shouldn't have done whatever they did. And then you might not be able to look at me as a Queen of Pentacles while you meet me at my doorstep with war. Because that's what you're going to get back. That's the energy. I'm not saying I'm out there doing anything to anybody, but that's the energy. And when something does accumulate and the lid blow, don't sit there and say, oh my goodness, look what they're doing to us, motherfucker. Because what you did to the person that you wasn't supposed to do it to. So we got Emily Bronte with fantasy in reverse. And this is not a fantasy. There's a witch energy, possibly a Carib energy or woman or something like this. All right. That is trying to, but the bottom of the barrel is all, what he say in that song? Smooth as Tennessee whiskey. All right. But he's saying basically that he go to all these barrels and the bottom of those barrels is always dry. But with somebody, it's not. Somebody could be wondering why. But this is not a fantasy. There is a woman here that was doing something over a house or a household. Okay, controlling something, puppeteering something mentally or physically or whatever this is through the system or whatever. And they were trying to turn the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. Okay, so that they can give some blessing or some new mate. Okay, somebody could be seeking for a mate. Okay, they could have taken somebody's energy or try to take somebody's soul and give it to a child and have somebody come on to that child instead of the woman that's waiting for a helpmate. Okay, or Adam that's waiting for a helpmeet. Okay. Which is different than any other type of relationship that anybody would have. Okay? Because these women survive off of a feminine's energy. Even the masculine. Okay? That's what they did. Somebody did spell work or something to do that. Okay? And this person is skinning and grinning right now. Okay? One of these women, one of these masculines loves foreign women. It just happens that your foreign women addiction that don't have the same energy as somebody that represents Americana, okay, has led to infiltration. And we've done an extensive video on these particular type of women that have been able to come into our country for a long time and trotting down the American women. Other races of women that these men are forced to, because of whatever this is, to keep some type of control, to have lesser women, which they will choose, that will bend at their will or want something to do with America, and they don't even, these people may not even be able to prosper in their own lands, but they come here to prosper, okay? And they want to see, again, the people that I'm talking about downtrodden, okay? It's just an energy. You cannot, nobody don't need to argue with me because I know what I'm talking about. It's the truth. It's historical. It's a cycle. It's a repetitive. It's a pattern. If you want to know something about a pattern, I'm someone that you don't have to necessarily. I can feel. I can sense. I know it's something. Okay, that I can tell. It just is. I don't have to be a part of your collective to know. Just know that. Okay. This is the truth. Somebody has been doing something. Again, they have been using a wand in reverse. They've been dipping itself or using itself in some other manner here. Underground, street type shit or something like this to have an advantage here. This is somebody dipping their stick in all these grasses and the leaves or something like this, instead of with the person that is supposed to be. This is usually the wand of like a god energy. I see El Bobo in reverse here. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. This person going out there dealing with idols and offering my children or my seed up to idols. Okay, which is the truth. It causes this person to feel like a big bad man. When the American Empress is not aware, but it's not even really about a personal thing about me. It's about the lands and the people. It's about preservation of those, not just me, but other people of that energy. So I don't even understand what somebody could try to say that that's not caring, knowing that people have probably already ravished my kingdom and taken everything. You see what I'm saying? But I have to be concerned about myself first. Almost like I keep using that thing about in the airplane, you think that when you run out of oxygen or some shit like this and the door open up, you got to grab that thing down. That your first thing, if you got children, you're going to want to put it on your children, but you have to put it on yourself first. So that you can still be conscious or still be able to deliver this to the rest of your children or anybody else. You have to think about yourself first in some instances. And it can seem selfish, but it's actually very selfless. So somebody could have had somebody in the Eight of Swords here, okay? And they could have put a false judgment, because judgment is in reverse. 10-year cycles, they've been putting a false judgment on somebody because of their ignorance. And this is not your fault sometimes. I'm going to go ahead and admit it. Being a most high energy, it can be embarrassing when you figure out that some lesser motherfuckers been playing on your energy. But again, they're using technology and science. So again, there's nothing, you know what I'm saying? If you come to the realization you could break through or break out of it, oh well. I mean, I feel like this is what has to happen here, okay? It could be embarrassing a little bit, but it's really not. Because even if I'm in that dark, I'm still going to be fighting. We're just going to be windmilling. We're just going to be windmilling. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm looking at it, okay? If I'm blindfolded, I'm still swinging on you. It's like that kind of energy, okay? So let's see. All right, so we have this Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody had some temperance angel, okay? Off balance here. Something was off balance here. And it might have been somebody in that Ace of Swords or in this Eight of Swords, or it might be that this person is in reverse now. Don't go chasing waterfalls, okay? Somebody could be trying to outsource this energy to energies that's not supposed to be dealing with this energy here. They know that it could get somebody sick, but God do mysterious things now. We got the Five of Swords here, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is just the way it is. Somebody's not gonna protect somebody when this comes in, or this is what somebody is saying. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. So somebody makes it uncomfortable, right? So when I was younger, I always had a problem with people my color, boys. Now I'm realizing that some of these was plants in the neighborhood too, though, right? So I always had a problem with masculine energies that was the same color as me. I never knew why. But other men of other races always treated me with some sort of respect. What I feel like they have done here with this Eight of Swords is allow for those people that didn't have a chance back then because of the way they treated me to come in and touch on my coattail. Okay? So this was some kind of thing that I feel like these people are dealing with, some kind of X-Men energy or technology from my hometown, knowing that someday I would have to stand up and these people would have to sit down. Okay? So I feel like that's what they were doing to try to diminish somebody's energy here. All right? Selling off somebody's energy or energy harvesting or whatever this is. But I feel like, again, in the reverse, this is maybe like something like Sheba and Solomon a little bit, possibly. All right? But some people want to use you and some people want to be used by you, okay? But again, I wonder if somebody knew that if they flip this energy upside down, that they can't protect themselves. But they don't know what bloodline they dealing with. They don't know that they dealing with this, but somebody tried to throw somebody's Okay. Somebody tried to use science or technology to throw somebody's temperance off. Somebody is temperance. Get that? Somebody goes into a science lab and a tech lab to get temperance. Somebody is temperance. But somebody tried to change somebody's DNA or alter something here so that you can't be. So you can't self-heal. So if they cut something off, you can't grow it back. Wooty-woo. Five of Swords. You see this lab coat? You see that? Science or technology or doctors or something like this? But it seemed like it wanted to be in the reverse. So either some people are coming to get a sip of something. They want to go sip. And they're not able to. Or somebody is not protecting someone anymore. So people can go sip on someone all they want. And maybe that's the analogy that I was using earlier about it seemed like somebody trying to put a straw in somebody's brain and suck out some energy or something. We got El Bobo in reverse. So this could be a Hispanic man. All right. Or his panic. All right. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And we got reggaeton and salsa. So again, this is something to do with like, again, Carib, you know, Mexican, southern region energy or something here. It's in reverse. So these people have to have been coming for this energy. Like reggaeton energy and salsa energy. Okay. But somebody is not juggling anymore as if these people are friend or foe. We have a fake Queen of Wands trying to send in some energy here for protection, but really it's an attack. Somebody is coming in stealth mode. Okay, they're trying to let somebody be inviting to an energy that may be coming to finish someone. And look, as soon as I said that Queen of Wands, look was right here on the look. This Queen of Wands that we keep picking up on. This person had relations with this last Taurus from this last 10-year cycle. I don't care what you say. And the reason why they get along so well is because the problem is they know that this person gets upset when I stand my ground. They know the more people that know who I am and that there's more authority over that person, no matter if these people been ravishing through the land with my energy, wrecking shop on the people, the land, my resources, giving it to other people or whatever, they still didn't have the right or the consent to do this. So somebody only deals with these bitches here because they want to come against me. That's why you see the Queen of Wands right here in the reverse. They didn't want me to know that I have a following or something like this that I can interact with here. Okay? But the Empress is still in the upright. So somebody is the culprit now. Whether it's a kingdom spouse that I have never had any relations with in this realm, okay, in the 3D realm, or it's the motherfucker in the house with me, or it's one of the old versions of him from the past 30 years. All right. Yeah, somebody was going after somebody's 7 kingdoms here while leaving their wife at home, using other bitches to do this. And again, if the wife knew that this was with this person, it wouldn't be so treasonous. It wouldn't be considered high treason. It wouldn't be considered something that'd get somebody's off with their fucking head and any bitches that they was dealing with too. It wouldn't be that, but it's in the reverse. Somebody was doing this and somebody's gonna come back like, oh, look what I was doing, or I was doing this for us. But no, because you was doing it with them. You was doing it with them. You had me sitting here wondering what the fuck is going on here. You try to play me for a fucking fool, man. There's no way everybody else in the world know what the fuck you were supposed to be doing for us, and I don't. Like, then somebody also went and tried to do with family, their family, another family, or something like this, or these clones, to try to make it seem like somebody was crazy or ill-equipped or something like this. And this person is dealing with clowns here. Yeah, a King of Swords. Somebody could have been sending a King of Swords. There could be also a feminine energy that had already killed off from this circle of Black Widows that had already killed off the King of Swords, and now she's playing the King of Swords, and she's playing with this fucking Leo in reverse. Okay, this cosmic energy. And like I said, somebody might be trying to sell you a narrative that sounds sweet, but is bitter to thy belly. Because at the end of this message, something let me know, nah, motherfucker, you think you're slick. So this is this. This is this feminine that every time God sends a new masculine for me, she makes sure she fuck on him or something, and then get him under her wing, okay? And then send them evil eye towards me. And this King of Swords that's looking in the upright here, many times right here in this spread that we done, may actually be, like I said, he's either coming in and chop down this Empress or something, or he's blocking whatever this is, or he's protecting these people that were stealing and coming in and reversing these witches against this Empress. Is right here. Let's see. Because somebody only, listen, this Lovers in reverse, somebody didn't want, they be under judgment for having these lovers in reverse in the background, having children with them and everything. This Empress hiding unions and relationships with other people, like this Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's a snake. That this person was only breadcrumbing his actual Empress because of this snake, and because they might turn snake. We got the King of Swords right here watching this Empress closely. Okay, behind him, that's getting away while he's holding his sword up so she can't see what's going on, is somebody that was stealing, sneaking away, listing their children as black and taking them away. With the Chariot in reverse, with the government or something, the military, whatever this is, backing them up. FBI, CIA, whatever the fuck it is, local police officers or whatever, these witches that this person was celebrating, backing them up. All right? Neighbors and shit like this that they have planted around me my whole life. It's usually a nurse, a sheriff, and somebody that pretends to be a friend that brings in like gifts or something. The last neighbor, she used to bring over clothes from her older daughter to my younger daughters. Something like this. All right? There's usually a nurse. I think my mother might be a collective of these nurses, or a mothering energy, or a hovering mother. They have always been dealing with these men taking my golden eggs, okay, and displacing them somewhere, okay, or of a community here. Whoever this is a witch or something like this with endurance. Somebody could have endured this energy or something like this. Or they might just be called endurance because they've been able to survive because they will go with the sinister way. It doesn't matter. You're not going against the regular populace or these other people that you brought in here and try to pretend like they're Americans. You can take eggs from them all the fuck you want to. But what you're not going to come in here is take from these American ego energies that are going to be preserved, okay? That are the word, the beginning and the fucking end, all right? So yeah, and somebody was also dating a Hispanic woman, possibly my best friend, okay? And again, these people were watching somebody being in a happy, joyous state or something, or watching somebody or stalking someone. And they were also sending in the Eight of Swords, and now the Eight of Swords is going back to this person. Because these people, I had a dream already that these people were going to kill the original masculine energy that would have never gone across me. They have exiled this person, killed him, mind fucked, brainwashed, whatever. That energy is gone unless he wakes up or something like this, okay? This person would never, while he was not mind controlled, to be this King of Swords energy, pretending they're coming in for niceness, and you're not. You're going to be stopped right the fuck where you at the gate and turn your motherfucking ass right back